In this video, we'll explore 13 money habits that could be keeping you poor. I'll also share tips on how to break these habits and improve your financial situation. So, if you're ready to learn more about the money habits that could be holding you back financially, then stick around. Remember to stay till the end of the video for some wise words from billionaire Warren Buffett that can help you improve your own finances. Let's delve into the topic right away. 1. Not having specific savings goals. Setting specific savings goals is important for two reasons. It helps you know how much you need to save, and it gives you a concrete motivation to keep saving. If you don't have specific savings goals, you may not be thinking about how much you should be saving or how to achieve your goals. This can make it difficult to break out of the habit of overspending and start saving consistently. That's why it's important to take some time to write down your savings goals, both short-term and long-term. Examples of short-term goals include saving for a vacation or a down payment on a house. Examples of long-term goals include saving for retirement. Once you know what your goals are, you can factor them into your budget and set aside a specific amount of money each month to achieve them within the desired time frame. Before I continue, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button so you make sure to never miss my weekly videos on wealth creation tips. 2. Exceeding your budget on unnecessary expenses. We can easily spend money on unnecessary things that add up over time. Impulse purchases can quickly rack up, and before you know it, you've spent much more than you intended on discretionary items you don't really need. If you're a frequent window shopper, here's a strategy to help you overcome the habit. The next time you see a non-essential item you want to buy, write it down on a piece of paper or in your phone's notes app and wait a few days before buying it. After that time passes, you might find that you no longer have a desire for the item, and you can save the money you would have spent on it. Also, try making a shopping list before you go out to buy things. This will help you focus on getting what you need and stay within your budget. It can also prevent you from wandering off to other aisles and buying things you don't need. 3. Piling up debt. The average American household has over $100,000 in debt. Many people carry debt from personal loans, student loans, and credit cards. If you only make the minimum payments on your debt, you'll pay more in interest over time, and it will take you longer to get out of debt. To get out of debt, the first step is to make a list of all your debts, including the interest rates and due dates. Then, you can create a plan to pay off your debt as quickly as possible. There are two popular methods for paying off debt. The avalanche method. Prioritize paying off the debts with the highest interest rates first. The snowball method. Prioritize paying off the debts with the smallest balances first. If you have federal student loan debt, you may be eligible for income-driven repayment plans that can help you lower your monthly payments. 4. Not having money saved for emergencies. More than half of U.S. adults are worried about their emergency savings, according to a Bankrate report. Many people may not be saving for emergencies at all, or they may be prioritizing other savings goals, leaving their emergency fund underfunded. Even though inflation is making budgets tight, it's important to make room for emergency savings. This money can help you cover unexpected expenses and avoid going into debt. To start building an emergency fund, look for ways to cut back on spending in different areas of your budget. You can also save any windfalls, such as a tax refund. Consider keeping your emergency savings in an online savings account, which typically has higher interest rates than traditional savings accounts. 5. Not shopping around for the best savings account rates. Interest rates on savings accounts can change frequently, and the difference between the highest and lowest rates is getting bigger. Today, some of the best savings accounts offer annual percentage yields APYs of up to 5%, while many traditional banks still only offer 0.01% APYs. According to a recent Bankrate survey, 16% of Americans say they're earning no interest on their savings, and 14% say they don't know what their interest rate is. If you don't know your own savings account rate, you don't know what other banks are offering, and you could be missing out on a lot of money. If you have multiple savings accounts, it's important to pay attention to the interest rates on each one so you can keep your money in the accounts that are earning the most interest. 6. Paying for subscriptions that you can live without. Check your credit card statement for recurring expenses that you may have forgotten about, such as club memberships and magazine subscriptions. Then, cancel any subscriptions that you no longer use to save a few $100s per year. 7. Eating out for lunch often. Eating out can be expensive, so cooking more meals at home can help you save money and eat healthier. Packing lunch is also a good way to save money and avoid unhealthy restaurant food. It's okay to treat yourself to a meal out occasionally, but if you're trying to reach your financial goals, cooking at home is one of the easiest ways to cut back without sacrificing too much. 8. Not prioritizing retirement savings. Retirement may seem far away, but time flies. Many people say, "I'll start saving for retirement later," or "I have plenty of time." But the sooner you start saving, the more money you'll have in retirement. One of the simplest ways to save for retirement is to enroll in your employer's 401k plan. This is a tax-advantaged account that allows you to grow your money over time. You may also want to consider other retirement savings accounts, such as a Roth IRA, traditional IRA, or health savings account. These accounts offer different benefits, so it's important to choose the one that's right for you. 9. Not protecting yourself with insurance. It's important to be positive, but it's also important to be responsible and plan for unexpected events. Even one accident can have a devastating impact on your finances. Medical debt and serious injuries are one of the reasons people go bankrupt. 10. Not investing. Saving money is different from investing money. It is important to save money for emergencies, but it is also important to invest some of your money in assets that have the potential to grow faster than the rate of inflation. Examples include stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, and real estate. In other words, saving money is about setting aside money for short-term needs, such as an emergency fund or a down payment on a house. Investing money is about putting money away for long-term goals, such as retirement or a child's education. When you invest your money, you are buying assets that have the potential to increase in value over time. This means that you could potentially earn a higher return on your investment than you would simply by saving your money in a bank account. However, it is important to note that investing also comes with risk. There is always the possibility that you could lose money on your investments. That is why it is important to do your research and understand the risks involved before you invest. 11. Not having a budget. Without a budget, you can't track your spending, progress towards your savings goals, or see how much money you have available to spend. A budget is simply a plan for your money, and without it, it's easy to fall into bad spending habits. When creating a budget, be sure to account for your needs, wants, and savings. A common budgeting strategy is the 50-30-20 rule, which allocates 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings. It is also a good idea to slightly underestimate your monthly income so you have more flexibility with your spending and don't feel too restricted at the end of the month. 12. Prioritizing spending over saving. Even when you're following a budget, it's easy to neglect saving and overspend. One common bad savings habit is to deposit money into your savings account at the end of the month after you've already spent on wants and needs. This can lead to you saving very little money, and you may be more likely to dip into your savings when they are easy to access. To avoid this habit, set aside a portion of your paycheck for savings as soon as you get paid. Savings accounts typically have a limit on how many withdrawals you can make each month, so this can make it less tempting to dip into your savings and spend the money you've saved. Some finance apps can automate the savings process for you by automatically transferring a certain amount of money from your checking account to your savings account as soon as you get paid. 13. Not investing in yourself. All of the successful investors we studied have one thing in common. They are all committed to personal development and lifelong learning. They know that true financial security comes from having the skills, knowledge, and resilience to bounce back from any challenge. As Warren Buffett has said, the best thing you can do is to be exceptionally good at something. He believes that your skills and abilities are the most valuable assets you have, and they can never be taken away from you. That's why he believes that the best investment you can make is in yourself. In another interview, Buffett said, "Investing in yourself is the best thing you can do." This means investing in your education, training, and experiences to improve your skills and knowledge. It also means investing in your health and well-being so that you can be at your best and achieve your full potential. So, there you have it, 13 money habits that could be keeping you poor. If you recognize yourself in any of these scenarios, don't worry. It's never too late to break these habits and start improving your financial future. Improving your financial situation takes time and effort, but it's worth it. By breaking these bad money habits and forming new, good habits, you can put yourself on the path to financial security. Remember, you are in control of your financial future. Make the changes you need to make to achieve your financial goals. I hope this video helps you in being one step closer to your financial goals. Please give a thumbs up on the video if you have enjoyed watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to my channel for more wealth creation tips. I'd see you in the next video. Bye.